You get a sinking feeling when you see Cachuma Lake these days. It has sadly become the most visible image of our 5-year drought in Santa Barbara County. Just ask a normally optimistic fisherman.
When I show up every year in springtime, I'm shocked for the last 3 years because I expected it to come up a little bit from the rains. And it hasn't really. If anything, it's just been dropping slowly.
The lake level is down more than 85% from the spill level at Bradbury Dam.
Every year it gets lower, and I had a boat out here, and I took my boat out of it because it's just too low to. All my spots are up there.
They're all dry land.
Half a mile inland, mile inland. Ready with the net.
Even in these receding waters, hopes for a good fishing day and more at Cachuma do come to the surface.
And that's how it's done.
So we, catch 20, 30 catch and release and pull the big ones out for our limit.
People are catching fish left and right.
You might say as the lake drops, the odds of a catch go way up.
And when you see the whole family of folks that fish for a living coming here, you know the fishing's good.
The dramatic drought impacts for those who used to be able to launch their boat from the Cachuma Marina is the drastic distance between the new lake shore and the once busy marina ramp. If you haven't been here in a while, this dock going from that bait and tackle shop way up there, it's been extended all the way out. But still, it comes to the end here, and you've got to get on a dirt and rock road before you can get down to your boat. We took the walk to the current marina for the rental boats and lake tours. Rosie Bishop takes school kids and visitors out on lake tours daily and finds the new lake level now as fascinating as a full lake.
Well, I love being here on a day-to-day basis. I don't get bored with it, and so I think visitors can find a lot of joy here, whether it's out on the lake, campground recreating, at the nature center. There's plenty to do here.
Some areas have not been seen for about 60 years.
There's old structures that have been exposed, like the cattle creamery out on the E Point. And yeah, just interesting discoveries along the shoreline, old bottles from the 1950s, pieces of rock coming out. So the geology is really fascinating because you get to see the original riverbed formations.
In the campground, those who pull in here find new ways to enjoy the changing environment.
There's nothing quite like being out in nature.
Eric Koger saw Cachuma on a drive from the Bay Area to Los Angeles. He's staying with his wife and dog in one of the unique and rustic yurts that offers him just enough of a shelter, but also the vast San Ynez Valley at his doorstep.
And then there's a porch facing the lake, and then we've got this picnic table out front with the barbecue, and we got a fire pit. It's great.
And they get to see these kinds of sunrises.
In the early mornings, it's cool and the air is clear, and it's quiet out here, and it's just you see some wildlife around that time too. And different people like different things. They might want to be here when it's quieter, so Wednesday night camping, Wednesday through Thursday might be ideal for them versus Friday, Saturday night.
If you like to mountain bike, this is just a wonderful time to bring your bike up here and cycle around on what was under 30 feet of water.
But those who fish continue to have the built-in determination to keep them coming back.
When you first start out fishing, it's catching a limit. Catching 5 is the goal, and then after you fished for a while and you gain a lot of experience, you want the larger fish, and then once you conquer that, then you want the difficult to catch fish.
4, 5.
Oh, you can tell by the height. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so especially on that particular one, I was using a very light fishing rod, so it was really moving around, so you could kind of already tell by then.
Even if you tow your overnight accommodations in.
Well, we used to camp with a tent, but we've gotten a little bit older and we've graduated to a very small trailer.
Cachuma Lake may be down, but it's not out when it comes to picturesque places to spend your outdoor time.
It's always a mixed bag of people, some familiar faces, but sometimes, brand new visitors that don't know what the word Cachuma means or don't know what this habitat has to offer.
At Cachuma Lake, John Palmentary, News Channel 3.